Even if you are the most dedicated teacher, your life can't be 100% all about education all the time. You need to be able to spend time with your friends and family, and according to all the happiness experts I've ever heard, you need a third place too. This is a place where you feel welcome, where you can do something enjoyable, and where you can really be yourself. My third places include participating in recreational team sports, enjoying live music at my favorite local spot, and seeing as many parts of the world as possible. My friend Amy Franks has turned her third place into a podcast. A Splash of Color and Equine podcast is a Michigan-based podcast that features horse show topics, trainers' perspectives, and educational opportunities for anyone who is passionate about horses and horse showing. If horses are your third place, if you're currently dabbling in the horse show community, or if you're even just a little bit curious about getting involved with horses, A Splash of Color is the podcast for you. No matter where you are in your equine journey, Amy has a way of making this world accessible to everyone, even to a novice like me. She leverages her years of experience in the horse show world and the knowledge of her guests to give you a glimpse behind the scenes and to see what it takes to get started or to get more involved. Her positivity and inclusiveness will leave you feeling like anyone, including you, can and probably should become part of this vibrant community. You can hear A Splash of Color and Equine podcast on Spotify, and make sure to follow the show on Facebook for even more updates on the horse show community. And now, on with the show. This is Lessons We Forgot, and this episode is called Ohana. We all love our families, from our parents to our siblings to our crazy uncles. Family is something that we don't get to choose, and we all have to deal with from time to time, but in the end, it's a group of people that have shaped us and helped us become who we are. Our parents raised us, instilled their values into us, and hopefully set us on the right track to be successful in whatever we decided would be our own path in life. Our siblings were there by our side to support us, sometimes to irritate us, but to always keep us grounded, no matter how fantastic we thought we were. And even though I don't have children of my own, I see how much my colleagues who are parents watch over their kids like hawks. They worry and they fret, they overthink and they scrutinize. They would do just about anything to make sure that no one messes with their sweet little babies. Polynesian people, while being very family-centric themselves, have a much broader version of the word family. Ohana is the term often used anywhere from Hawaii to New Zealand. And while the literal translation is close to the English word family, the meaning is very different from what you might be used to. In fact, the root word of Ohana is oha, which refers to the shoot of the taro plant, which is a staple food on many Pacific islands. The connection is that both the plant and families are considered indispensable. We cannot survive and thrive without Ohana. We need our family just as much as we need food. Food in modern times has become much more than what grows locally. If you know where to find it, you can get pretty much anything from around the world anytime you want it. I particularly love trying foods and flavors from places I've never been to. Family, especially when we consider Ohana, is also much larger and wider reaching than it used to be, and it involves way more people than who you might be related to by blood. While a few of us in my school do share the same last name, we are all still Ohana. When I first started working in my district, a lot of my colleagues were my former teachers. It was a little awkward for sure. I had a really hard time addressing them by their first names, and I definitely got scolded a few times when I messed up. But there's no doubt I had a few school moms watching out for me. I would have never made it through my first few years teaching without all the big brothers and big sisters that I had mentoring me. And just like my own sister, they showed me how to navigate this life that I chose for myself, and they kept me humble when I thought I had it all figured out. Now I feel like I have a support system a mile wide. No matter what my question is, from content to individual students to technology, I know I have someone who can help me out. My brothers and sisters here will always have my back. I've even been accused of having a work spouse at school, but that seems crazy, so I'm not even going to address that here. I hate to admit it, but I even have some colleagues here that are young enough now compared to me that I feel like I could be mentoring them. I sometimes even worry and fret about them. I might even overthink and scrutinize our interactions. If push comes to shove, I think I might even do something impulsive if someone messes with them. Dang, am I becoming a work dad? Thank you for listening to this episode of Lessons We Forgot. I'm the host, Chris Winkle. You can contact me at lessonsweforgot@gmail.com, and please do. I'd love to hear what you think about the show and any suggestions you might have. If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with a friend. That is the best way to help grow the podcast. If you want to hear more Lessons We Forgot, we post new episodes on Sunday nights. And when you like, rate, and subscribe to the show or leave a comment, that also helps the show reach new listeners. If you really hate ads like me, I do have a Patreon site, patreon.com/lessonsweforgot. For only $1 a month, you can get the show without ads. I'm offering a free trial right now, so go check it out and see if it's something you'd be interested in. Thanks again for your support.